friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. It's the end of October and I am already in the midst of a clean off the desk because we are leaving and I gotta get stuff going and packed and all the stuff. So I've already cleaned off, started to put away a lot of my Halloween. This is what I have left of my Halloween stuff. The rest I've put back in the Halloween bucket, okay, because we have 2 days. We have today and tomorrow, and my journal's already essentially decorated, if you will. So I'll just use, a little bit of stuff, whatever here for today and tomorrow, and then put this away if I don't use it. Okay. So I've decided, yes, I'm gonna, in my clean off the desks, I have referred to it as like doing dishes, and I need to remind myself that's what happens. You use it, you have to put it away, you have to wash it and clean it away. So I have cleaned out this is my bucket. Now these pieces right here are bothering me. They're too long. I want them to fit into this little bucket. So we may cut these actually, but I've cleaned out my scrap bucket. Now this is what's on my desk. I have a whole scrap drawer right here, which is what we're going to work on right now. And then I'm hoping to glue some stuff down. This is overfilling, as you can see, but my point is I've already cleaned this out and taken out all the Halloween paper with the exception of these 4 pieces, sorry. I, quite frankly, think they can be used at other times, specifically like Christmas with red and green and sparkle stuff. I don't know about these stars. They just have my heart. And then this, oh, I should put this in Halloween. It's like skeleton and it has some cool stuff here. It has a very cool black on the back. So I don't know. I left it out. Maybe I'll put that one away. Okay. So that's what's left in here. I may end up cutting these a little bit because I really would like them to fit in here, but they are what they are. And excuse me, because I don't have my mic. It is still upstairs, or my earpiece rather. I haven't found my mic, you guys, since I cleaned my office or cleaned my craft room and moved everything out in June. Yeah, I know. Okay, this is my monthly box. I don't know what we're going to call it. I don't know. Different people call it different things. I don't use it very well, but these are things I should probably go through it and clean it out more because I have another whole box of just bits to choose from. This is supposed to be the monthly box of like what I'm going to use this month. Okay. So as an example, this will get used in November. I know that. This will get used the first week of November. I know that. So this should be things I want to use in November. Okay. Anything else could go in the regular bit box like that. I just made, I'm in love with this, you guys. I love that. Cool. Okay, so this is my monthly box. I already took the Halloween out. We probably have some more cleaning to do. My next thought was I have some other bits that I've been cleaning and working on. My next thing is this is my scrap drawer of scraps. Now, a lot of you have seen this. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Super glad you're here. I had this in Halloween, and I think this is going to go back in Halloween. Does this need to go in Halloween? Just purple? No, but I can't. I'm going to leave this in my scrap drawer. Why? Because I'm not going to use purple any other time of year. That's just the nuts and bolts of it. Okay, so I can already tell I'm not going to get everything done. Okay, first of all, let's just look. Allison's living on the edge. I have a hot thing of water right here. I'm trying to clean up my glue. Yes, it's right next to me. Is that a good place for it? Absolutely not. I just moved it off my desk, trying to clean up my glue it's just clogged. I've been working on it all morning. Okay, so I thought maybe we could go through this and maybe I'll even make myself a little bit more room like that. Something's under here. Oh, my glue cleaner thing. I'm using that to clean out the glue. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. First of all, I have this amazing picture on my desk. I was going to glue book her, and she definitely has my heart. And so I'm just going to put her up there. She's going to go on a page. Okay. I don't know how to separate scraps. So let's talk about the scrap drawer. Now, some of you have seen it before and it needs to be cleaned out. So we'll just go through it. I'll move it a little bit more so you guys can see it a little bit more. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. So I have them clipped. Now I kind of had them clipped by size. Now this is all embossed pieces. That makes sense to my brain. We're keeping those together. Now I've been watching some of you, and some of you keep your paper by color, by size. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Size makes sense to me. As an example, because I have so many cutoffs that are similar, right? Like these were all, you know, these aren't even all the same size, but so let's get out what I have. Here's my thought when I see all these that are not clipped. They got unclipped. They were thought about being used or something. I don't know. Here's a nice little stack that's clipped. We could add more. Random clippies. I don't know. Maybe we should do color. I don't know. My thought was, I think there are some papers in here that are Halloween. Now, if I take one piece of paper out of here, it's not going to make a difference. But, now see the black, that's beautiful. That was, I don't know what, some sort of, stencil decorations. That was the packaging. And I cut it into card size. Here's some painty papers. This used to be a thicker pack. I'm actually excited that I've used these. I'll put those with embossed. Here's like thinner things. I really thought I had Halloween paper in here. I might have just been joking myself, as my kid used to say. Stop joking me. Oh, and he'd say, stop cheating me. No, stop cheat. I don't know. Just, you know, those little funny things kids say. I don't know, you guys. I mean, I don't know. What do you do? Okay, so my thought was we'd get it all out and go through it. Now see, here's some more of those stars. Again, it's one piece. Is that going to make a difference? Probably not. Probably not. I don't even know where to put it. I guess we could make a little bit of a Christmas, but see, I went through this, so I needed one of the, I can tell you exactly, like one of the prompts was plaid. So I got out all my plaid paper. See right here? Now, I'm going to put this in, well, I'm going to put it in my scrap box, but it's going to go for next month. This is fun. So we'll put that in the box. And the gold star, I love the gold stars, you guys. Now that could be Christmas for sure. I guess we'll leave it. Other than that, yeah, argyle and plaid were one of the prompts. There's argyle. And so it was fun to go through the scrap paper and kind of see, right? Yeah, I know. It's just me fiddling with paper. That's what this is. I want to glue some down on some paper is what I'd like to do. Is that going to happen? Don't know yet. Time will tell. Time will tell. So, but I can tell you, if we are going to practice the container theory, we'll see. This doesn't make sense to my brain. These are not the same size. So we either put them by color or size. That's the two options. I can't just be up here willy-nilly in it. Okay, that's not going to happen. I know you think it's a chaotic mess, but in my brain, it kind of makes sense. I'm just going to put them in the pile for now. All right, here's a fun, what is this? A square. Oddly enough, I have very few squares, so they're kind of loose in here. Here's origami paper. It's all together, obviously. Because, I don't know, because that's what makes sense to my brain. Okay. So I'm going to put that over, that pile's like done. We're not going to mess with it. See this little pile? One of my favorite pieces ever. Now this should probably go back into the scrapbooking drawer. I mean, like the closet. It's a big enough piece. Is it not gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Don't know what to do with that. We'll put it right there for now. Okay, we're getting it out. I'm not going to get out. Should we make a pile for, I just said I'm not, but I think I should. I'm going to make a pile for Christmas. Okay. In the bottom, I have some plain, like just, these are cut up manila envelopes, some weird brown packaging, maybe like a paper bag that I ironed in a piece of popcorn. What on earth, Allison? How did that even get in the drawer? That's a little scary. That's a little scary. Okay, here we go. So I'm not too sure this is the best place for these, because if I'm going to be really honest, I wouldn't have told you they were in here, but we're going to leave them in here for now. I don't have a better plan. I'm going to turn the drawer around only because, I don't know, it makes my brain happy. This is the front of the drawer for me. So see, stuff like this, it either gets clipped together in here. I mean, I can't do color, you guys, because I mean, we'd have like 12 clips of color. Like, is this pink or is it black and white? You know what I mean? It's too much for me to make those decisions. So that's not going to be the choice we make today. Okay. Okay. So wire these all together. They're not the same size. Here's a square. There's another square. I have 3 squares so far. Okay. So we could keep, this is a weird little piece. We could keep adding, I feel like this probably doesn't go in here. This is probably a strip. And I've done this with you before. First of all, I was going to do this to look for Halloween paper because I thought, now I think that, I don't think that's the colors in my November journal, but okay. I was going to go through here and look for Halloween paper. Now this could be Halloween. This was definitely Halloween, but I don't use it for that. I use both of those for Christmas. All of this is fun for Christmas. Black and white is one of my favorite things to use for Christmas. Now, what I might do is, I have very little plain cardstock, so I might pull that. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Here's another. Some of these stacks are okay. I really wanted to go through them though and see it. Another Argyle. Did you see? Yeah. I was really going to go through here because I thought I had some. This was fun. This was spring paper, and y'all know it's not my favorite season. That tea stained, right? Totally fun. I had not really thought about dyeing scrapbook or colored paper before. I'm going to pull all of these for fall, for November specifically, next month, okay? Which is probably where they came from to begin with last month, but what does this say? It says, the smallest things take up the most room in our hearts. Sure. Only because it's already colored that color, right? Fall. Okay. Plain cardstock. This is actually embossed. I'll move it to embossed, even though it's... Okay, this can be fall or November. That's pretty. So this is either last year or the year before's fall journal that we made, right? That's all that scrapbooking paper. Okay, I'm going to put that pile right here. We're not done with it, but we'll go through another pile. Here, let's do this one because I see a fall paper. I thought I had more. Here's, you can tell, right? This was March. I thought I had more Halloween in here. That was the whole reason to get out the scrap drawer. Otherwise, we don't need to get out the scrap drawer, except we have to make some room. Now, I'm going to pull that one. That's a little pinky for me, but I think I can make it work in November. And, yeah, it's just screams April. Okay. So, can all of these go together? Sure. Why not? This one's... That's just kind of how my brain works, right? Like, that red is gorgeous. I'm going to pull it for Christmas. I'll pull this green for Christmas as well. You know what? I'm okay, well. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull them. I'm going to put them on top of the scrap drawer. I already have so much Christmas scrapbooking paper, you guys. It's insane. So I don't need to be looking for scraps. However, all that to be said, we have some other projects we can do with it. Now, this is not as long, so I think I'd like this in a different pile, okay? Maybe like this pile. That's perfect. All right. Now, please also understand, this is just therapy for me. This is just like, come down, play with your papers, fiddle with them, touch them, smell them, okay? I know it's not very productive use of my hour, but it is. It is, because it makes me happy and it calms me, and that's worth quite a bit in my book. So this is all September, you can tell. Yeah, like, yep, this was all school in September, end of August. The black's fun. The green, again, we could use, I'll leave it in here. We already pulled one for Christmas. All right, that's this half. Let's see what this half is. This is black. We'll pull it. Oh, and I was ink testing on the back. That's fun. Okay. All right, so springy. Ooh, we have some. So the other thing, okay, that piece for me does not go in there. All right, I think we'll do something like that, okay? I think this pile right here is done. This pile we'll still add to. All right, are there anything else clipped in here? Oh yeah, we have bits down here that need to be, egads. Okay, so here's some bigger pieces. This doesn't go in here. If you've been here a while, you know where this goes. This goes in my fancy paper holder over here. I have like vellum and sparkle and whatever. All right. I again think it's got to be somewhat by size, right? I mean, these look fun together. So that was the other thing, is that I was just going to grab some paper and glue because that makes me happy. Here's a square piece. That's number 4. Here is, I wonder what I made. I have two. Oh, well, look at that. I made a journal. Duh, Allison. What month was this? Oh no, February probably. All right. That's fun. I'm going to leave it right there. I don't know if that's fancy paper or not. Here is another piece that I started to do a journal with. Okay. So these bigger pieces obviously get pulled. That's actually pretty. I don't know if that will work. This is fun. This is obviously last year's journal, 1 year journal. Ooh, September. Now this specifically says September. I'm going to pull it and put it in my monthly bucket that says September because we have a monthly bucket that says September, you know, for every month. So, all right, all of this, I'm just gonna, yep, this was some month's journal. So see, like this, these were pieces I was going to use and obviously didn't. So now they're in here. That's an interesting piece. I might use that for November. These bigger pieces, I'm tempted to take out of my scrap drawer. Like these feel almost too big to be scraps to me. I don't consider this a scrap, even though it's a cut down 12 by 12. It's too big. I don't need them in my scrap drawer, and they're taking up a humongous amount of, I guess that's a scrap. Half or less, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Plain cardstock. I don't think that needs to be in here. So I think I'm gonna remove like big sheets. Do I have a place to even put them? No, I do not. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll put them right there. Okay, so you can see these are all similar in size right here. This is just too big almost to be a scrap, but we're gonna, because it's all cut apart. I love the umbrellas. These are very wide. Solid. I'm gonna pull it. I just don't think these bigger pieces need to be in here. Okay, here's the front of a book cover. I don't know where that goes. Here is another piece. This one is also September. All right, here are some November pieces from last year. Now, I haven't shown you my journal yet, but I'm not going to need all these. This December or November thing is, that one's kind of fun. Excuse me, I have an itch in my nose. I really, again, remember why we're here. We're looking for Halloween paper that I thought was in this drawer to try and make some room. But this is fun. This is a black and white journal. Let's see. Solid cardstock. I don't know. Ooh, that one's kind of fun for fall. I do love the scrapbooking papers, you guys. I just think they make me happy. Like the designs, that's the same one we have right there. That's okay. I'm going to put that there. I'm pulling that one for the Christmas pile. My little impromptu, well, this silly piece. This is going to go back in Halloween. Now that I see it against other things, that can be pulled. This is really interesting. I always use this side. It's actually Easter paper, and I literally hate this side, and I love this brown side, and so I use it for like fall and not for spring. Here's another big piece of it right here. So I will take all of that for my November journal. Little scrap, or littler, I should say. That is such a fun piece of paper. Really love that one. So this all goes over here, I think. And I mean, stuff like this, I just, whew, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. Okay, we're throwing this out. This is like a, yep, wrapper. It's with that plastic. It's super fun to work with, you guys, especially in the embosser. And this is a piece of card. Oh, a carton. This is a water carton. I'm throwing them both away. Pretty black paper. Am I going to use this? I'll tell you what. I'm not going to put it in the pretty paper. I'm putting it in my October journal. This was like September. I think this can go in the narrow. And these are wider, embossed. Wider. This is, what was I making with this? So it's got, I don't know what I was doing. I was practicing something. I mean, you could make like a little, well, I'll tell you what, we'll make a little Happy Meal out of it. I don't know. I mean, the other thing we could do someday, not today, is go through here and separate, like, should I put this with my September papers, you know, because that's when I'm going to use it. This is only going to get used in September unless I have like a prompt that I need apples. That would be the other time that might get used. Okay, here's a little clipped thing together. This looks okay. This actually goes in here. I see what I did. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm going to pull it and put it with the fancy papers. Okay. These, whoa. This I'll put with cardstock. This I'll put with November. Do you do that? You have to touch the papers, right? Paper. I think that, oh, that actually still goes behind here. I'm looking at this because it's definitely cardstock. It was packaging. It was the back of something, like the product goes on top and whatever. I also have a bunch of these planner inserts that I just cut apart like yesterday or the day before. Okay, I've cut a bunch of them apart. I'm going to put them together over here. A lot of these have... I mean, these all have words, so I put them together, but I think I'm going to separate this cardstock kind of tab out and put them together. We're working on where would I look for it, right? Where would you look for it? There's not a right way to do it. It's where would you look for it, right? That's what one of the organizational tips I'm trying to follow. I only have 2, so I'm doing a bang up job. This is actually a bigger piece. I don't know, you guys. Okay, we're just gonna put it away. I don't. That was Happy Mail from Deidre, I think. I'm gonna throw this out. It's out of one of my books. Random. This is Christmas. This is actually a placemat. Super pretty. Super pretty. Okay, narrower strip here. Piece of paper that I really don't care for. Every time I do it, it sounds so bad. Every time I say, I really don't like this piece of paper, it just means like, I don't care for it. It's hard for me to use. That's what it means, okay? And every time I say it, someone comments, that's my favorite piece. Like, send it to me. So a lot of times I do. And I don't mean to, I certainly don't just send out things I don't like. I don't want that to be the impression. I often send out some of my favorite things, but oftentimes when I say, oh, I could never use this piece of paper, and sometimes it's just a color scheme, or something that is just not me. It's just not me, and that is okay. I am learning to accept that more and more. And like this, I don't know what to do with this, but that's okay. We're gonna leave it right there. These are gorgeous. This is that Faith pad. Anyway, that to be said, because I reached around and I put it in Happy Mail, but I also know that sometimes I'm like, oh, I really don't like this, I'll put it in Happy Mail. And then someone commented once. But most of the time you guys comment like, oh, I love it, send it to me. So I am super aware that obviously our tastes are all different and different people like different things. And oh my gosh, look at that. Is that not beautiful? That's why I bought the paper. I was like, why? Now, I know some of you would really like this side with its little seed packets. I bought it for this side. So see, that's a good example of it. The green is actually fun for fall, but I'm going to pull it. If I don't use it for fall, I'll use it for Christmas. Here's a piece of paper we made. Literally just glued it together to make a piece of paper. That's kind of fun. Maybe we'll back it and actually use it. Okay, here's some fun, festive. I think this was actually Happy Mail, this little pile, I think from Sweet Elle. Literally probably years ago. And I just took it out of the thing because it wasn't getting used. Like she sent it in an envelope thing, and I'm literally pretty bad at using anything people send me. So I took it out and I put it in my pile to be used because I think that was the intention when she sent it to me. This one too. If there's a piece of paper that describes Sweet Elle, friend, this is you. Look how bright and sunny and just, oh, okay. I don't want to know the piece of paper you choose for me. We'd all be a different piece of paper, right? It's okay. That's a good assignment. That'd be a good thing. Like a good thing. Like, well, when I was in college, was that even true? Wait, I have to think. No. So part of our sorority was like a flower ceremony type thing, and the person had to choose a flower that represented you. Yeah. Go figure, right? I mean, what would you choose? You could tell me. Tell me below. What flower would you choose for me? I'll tell you if you got the one that my friend chose for me. My big sister, yeah, that's a good assignment. So not only what would you choose for other people, but what would you choose for yourself? Like, what flower represents you? And then to tie it into us, it's like, well, what piece of scrapbooking paper represents you? Not just what do you like, but why does it represent you? That would be a fun thing. I can tell you it would not be this one. And to think about why, like, what you like versus what represents you, right? Or what, captures your spirit, so to speak. All right. Well, that was a little bit of a trip down memory lane for you. Hope you enjoyed that. See, interestingly enough, I use a lot of black and white in my Christmas. Now, I'm going to pull, again, one piece, and put it in Halloween because I have enough Christmas stuff to last us many, many, many Christmases. All right. So this is thicker. Again, I moved that pile to my lap because it was getting a little unruly. I don't know if I'm making any progress at all, but I'll tell you what, my brain's happy right now. So we'll just keep doing this. I think we can make, I have some thinner. Am I going to use this ever? Nope, probably not. Probably, oh, look at, now see, other pieces of paper just get all of my love, and I hoard every little inch of it, and I cut out one ticket at a time. Yep. So that one will save. This will do with Christmas. This, God. Do you save stuff like this? This is literally scribbles on a math page and doodles from my dear daughter. Gosh knows what grade that we just scribbled on. And then I colored it, we just played. Yes, I saved it. Why? Because I'm going to need it for a prompt one day when we have to do scribbles or something. So I saved it. All right. Kind of square. This was obviously September. This was packaging, super fun packaging. I love finding cool packaging, you guys. So I cut that up. We'll put that there. All right. Then here's more tickets. All right. So here's October. No. This was obviously July. Oh, these are, what did I do? Yeah. Okay. Look at this paper, you guys. Does it not make your heart happy? Holy cow. Oh, you can see we transitioned from July to August. Oh my gosh. And look at that. Okay. Those make me happy. All right, there's that. Here's little random piles. We may just leave these. Did we find one piece of Halloween, you guys? I feel like we need to redo this one. These are very random. We literally not one piece. Christmas. I used the other half for July, but we will use that half for Christmas. Anybody else planning for Christmas already? No, me neither. Just in my box of paper. Look at the embossed seashells. Hello. You are so beautiful. Yeah, I think this all needs to be redone. All right. So here's the deciding factor. These obviously don't all go together, right? There's like many different widths. I mean, they can. I could clip them all together just like this. That's fine. I'm just saying if we're going to do it by size. And then the other thing is, you know, some of them are still 12 inches because I just cut a strip off, and some of them are shorter, but the same width-ish, because I just fold up my journal to make it the size I want, right? So I don't know right now. Okay. I'm tempted to keep them by width. And so we'll keep playing for just a minute. Square. Ooh. Nobody wants square paper. Random. See, like this. Aw, that's fun. We'll put that in Happy Mail for sure. I already made a little folder. Oh, look at this. Yep. Summer. Oh, square. Look at that wallpaper. I think that's from L2. It's embossed. I don't know. Oh, can you imagine a whole wall of that? Yes, please. I'm throwing this out. I just don't think I need every single piece. Is this not beautiful? This was all July. This was, I love this paper. See, if we were doing color, all of this would be, but we're not. We're not, Allison. So, so maybe, I don't know. Cardstock orange. Look at this. This was a beautiful envelope. I think from Cynthia. Is that paper not stunning? All right. And sunflowers that I really don't like. However, oh, no, I did not. What did I do? I had a piece of paper that had sunflowers and it was double-sided and the back was stunning. Now see, this is that planner cardstock. I think I'm going to pull this. Why? I don't know. This reads more to me like a journaling card than scrapbook paper. I know that's a hard differentiation. It's not hard, but like fine line. So, trash. Oh. Spiritual health is the way in which someone finds self-worth and soulful healing, and it can have a profound positive impact on mental and physical health. You think? Yeah. Okay, you just made it into the journal, my friend. Okay. I'm tossing this. Don't clap too loud for me. All right. Scrap. All right. The only pile these are not, this is, well, it was Christmas, but I'm not going to pull it for Christmas. Again, I have pads and pads of Christmas paper, you guys, so don't need to do that. I love this piece of paper. Where does it go? It doesn't go anywhere, Allison. Okay. Have I mentioned this was not what I was going to do with you guys? But we're going to just keep on going. Well, I'll tell you what, friends. For today, this pile makes me happy in my hand. So I'm going to clip it. I get their different widths. I don't know why I'm keeping it as a pile, but for right now, I mean, here's another stack of just the borders. I mean, I guess we could just do another stack of borders. I don't know. I don't know. They're not, this pile does not make that cut. This is definitely a different pile. And no, I don't feel the need to, although I've been tempted, I'm not gonna lie. I've watched those videos where everybody cuts down their scraps to equal sizes, like 4x6, 2x3, 5, like whatever, like, and it makes my brain very happy. But I don't think that's what we're doing here today. Now, this will be a problem because I have this clip, which barely fits on that. Oops. Literally barely fits on here. And some of these I have smaller clips, which may be how I got into this predicament. Maybe I need some bigger clips. Maybe clipping isn't necessary, but I do like that I can take out a chunk of paper. So here's a chunk, you know, here's a chunk. Yes, the bigger pieces should go on the bottom. I know. I'm getting there. I have to adjust my scarf because it's freezing in here. You guys, I don't know what was happening last night. My husband woke up this morning and he was like, I'm leaving the bed. He gets up way earlier than I do, right? And then he like goes in the bathroom, showers, he shuts the door, not to wake me. He's such a doll. Showers, gets dressed for work, and then like kisses me. Like he kind of makes his side of the bed, you know, and then kisses me and goes off to work. So he goes to work this morning. He's like, I'm not even making my side of the bed. I'm leaving it exactly the way it is. He's like, you took all the covers last night. There's no covers on my side of the bed. And I was like, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I am not awake. Okay. This is how, and he wasn't angry, but he was just like, I don't know what's wrong with you. What were you dreaming of last night? And so I'm like, it's okay. I'll bring another blanket in. I'll sleep with the other blanket. I'm really sorry. And I was like, basically like, I got to go back to bed type thing. Here's a pile we haven't gone through yet. These are again, borders. You guys, I woke up like 2 hours later or something. The bed looks like I wrestled a bear. I'm not joking. There are no covers on his side. The sheet underneath the duvet is like tossed to the floor. Okay. The clothes I had on the end of my bed, I put like, I hang some clothes over the end of my bed that I'm going to wear the next day, especially if it's sweats or, you know, something like that, or like my jacket, whatever, sweatshirt that I wore that I just didn't hang up basically, but I'm going to wear it the next day on the floor. Everything's on the floor. My socks that I had on, one is like, I don't even know where in the bed. And the other one's on the floor. I don't know what I was processing last night, but let's just hope Allison worked it out. Okay. Because oh my gosh, I was dying. And he was just like, he was so funny, but he was like, I mean, he was mad, not mad, but like, you know, obviously cold. And so and I had taken all the covers and then, excuse me, and then some of the covers I'd like thrown off the whole bed. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. I woke up and I was like, I feel horrible. So I made the bed really pretty. I redid the sheets and everything, and then, oh my God, I'm just dying. It's like, I don't know what was going on. I'm going through this pile and I'm pulling some because, well, you know, November. I'm hoping these go into my journal. We'll see. I'm not too sure. That one's pretty. This was obviously another month we made the journal. I mean, pretty, right? There's, I guess what I could do is pull some of these and maybe put them on the front at least. Not in front of the short one, but all right, there's some birds. Oh, purple. This is a Halloween piece. Now, do we pull it for Halloween? I mean, one piece of paper, sure. This one I'm putting in Christmas. Oh, one piece of Halloween. We'll put this in Christmas. Purple's going in Halloween. This was Christmas. All right. I mean, not this year, but it was. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? So we'll put, I guess, is that fall? I mean, we could use it in November. I don't know. I have to look. I got to figure out my November situation, but okay. So not a lot of progress on that one, but feels better. We got 3 pieces for Halloween. Not a lot, but that's all right. Okay. All of this can go together. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Well, I'll tell you why not. You already know. Oh my gosh. You guys, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? I mean, do I cut it up? We got to make projects. We got to make projects. I got to come up with a project. I'll tell you why this is a problem. It's because this clip doesn't even fit on here. No, it's not going to do it. Not going to do it. If that clip pops off, it will take eye out. I'm not being dramatic. Okay. I got it on. And this is how I end up with random piles like this. All right, these are big pieces. Yeah, this is how I end up with these random things in the back, because then I get frustrated. All right. Now, the whole point of this was to pull the October and to pull some pieces to make, oh, there's that piece of paper. I'm putting it back with October. It says skeleton on the front, and I have enough black and white, so we'll use it for the skeleton and not for the black and white. I don't know. This is how it ends right here. My thing was I wanted to make some glue pages, and what I don't want is like heavy cardstock. And a lot of this is cardstock. This is why some of my journals are so thick. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love all this. This has to go in the front. So you see the piece of green, right? This doesn't go in this pile. See it? But it's going to go in this pile because I can't get that clip off that other one right now. All right. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't feel like we made a lot of progress. But, see? Random. Random, random. Well, we actually pulled some for fall. And we pulled some for Christmas. So maybe that's better. We're going to see in 1 second if it fits in my drawer. I think it's fitting better. I think we're going to leave this random bit of yumminess here. And I mean, it makes no sense. This makes no sense. Oh, how I love this piece of paper. So my whole thing, again, was we were going to pull paper and glue, but isn't that funny? Those all came from the same scrap pad. That's why I'm like gravitated towards them. And again, some of this is just cardstock and not, this is folded. Oh, no, it's not. All right. So not really gluable. I'd like to do some gluing that's not. I don't know. Tell me, what would you do with all this paper? Tell me. I mean, and ironically, these little, this one almost has to go on the bottom, doesn't it? These little gatherings of the small, that's embossed. Oh, this was a piece of an envelope. That's the last piece. Is that not stunning? Okay. Packaging. That's embossed. Whoops. Cardstock. See, I just made more piles, I think is what I did. I don't think I really did a lot of, all right. This little pile makes my heart happy. For real, though. All right, let's see if we can pull any of this. I'm going to pull this piece to work with because I love it. I can't use this piece. I want to save it forever. See, black polka dots. Ooh, I wonder if I can use that for November. Not too sure. We will try. We will try. These I think I can use for November. Don't know. All right. Get in there, little piece. Okay. Here's the Christmas I wasn't going to save. There's some square pieces. There's embossed. Here is some cardstock. Very random. Very random. I rarely use solid cardstock, so these pieces came, I don't know even from what. I guess I could put them in my closet with my other cardstock. I mean, they just seem like such small pieces that I don't think I want these in my scrapbook pockets, but I'm not too sure, and they definitely need a clip, so I'm gonna have to find another clip. Excuse my reach. Okay, we'll just do that. I actually really don't even like this pile of paper. Don't know for right now. Don't know if that's going back in the drawer, to be honest. Okay, here's some square. These are all square. And I don't know why they get their own thing, but they do. All right, so we'll do that. That's fun. This one, Maybe we're going to create with these two right now. And this one I love. I can't get it out. We're going to rip it out. I kind of made my own little notepad, you know, where you rip things out. All right, there we go. And then we made a Christmas pile. And the Christmas pile we will put back. I don't know what this is. I mean, I know what it is. I don't know where it goes, but it's going right there for right now. This little pile for right now is just going to get a clip and be some Christmas stuff to, you know, be available. We're going to play with this. And back goes the painted paper. I guess we need to paint some more paper. No, we don't. We have plenty of paper to play with. And this is embossed origami paper. I guess, you know what? I can put some of that in Happy Mail. I have more than I will ever need. I mean, I say that all the time, you guys, right? That's what I love about Happy Mail, because when you buy something, even like washi, that's why it's so fun to sample washi. You don't need a whole roll, well, except for like soccer. I need a whole roll of soccer. But, you know, there is so much tape. You're not going to use it all, so you could share it, or sticky notes even, or just stuff. I don't know. Okay, so, okay, you guys, my drawer is happier. We have a few stuff going on over here for projects. Now, oh, this is a miss. Shoot, we didn't make this a home. See, that's how it happens. But okay, my drawer is happier. See, look, it will close easily. That makes me happy. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that's cleaning out one drawer. Oh my gosh, it took me an hour. You guys, this is where the time goes. My husband's like, what'd you do today? I'm like, well, I could spend all day down here, and I swear not get all my stuff done. Okay, I will end this video then. That will be chatting and cleaning out the paper drawer, if I even post it. I don't even know. I'm going to come back and work on some glue projects. I found a thing in my drawer out of a magazine, and I thought it'd be fun to, from a Flow book. I thought it'd be fun. I'm not going to use it for anything. So, am I? No. I thought it'd be fun to glue on. So I think we'll come back and do that. So I will leave it here for now. This is the pile that, ooh, see, this goes back in there. Oh my gosh. And the baby strips. See, I didn't even mess with these. These both go back in the scrap drawer, but I use these probably more than anything. So, and it fits easily and slides and closes and all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is what I have left on my drawer, on my desk to play with. And so I think we'll do that. I think we'll play with some paper. And gosh, I love this piece. I'm going to see if I can use it for November. This I cannot. It will go back in the scrap drawer just on top. You saw me. I slid it right back in there. And we'll go from there. Let me know, you guys. Let me know your comments. How do you keep your paper? Like by size, by color? Do you keep it in drawers? I have that one drawer. Now, wait. I have that one drawer of like scraps. I have a closet full of scrapbook paper. Okay. A lot by theme, some by maker, but that's just my scraps like that I use for journaling, right? Or crafty stuff, right? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, because see stuff like this ends up on my desk, and we either have to use it or put it in the scrap drawer. So I'm going to try and use it is what I'm going to try and do. So maybe I'll bring you back for that. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I always appreciate your comments, and I know everybody does things differently, so we'll just all honor that, obviously. But let me know your thoughts. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.